Okay, this is group. What group? This Troublemakers.
Yeah.
All right. They look like troublemakers to you. They, they look like. they- okay. So group troublemakers. There's Ataka is right in front of me. So, all right. Who's speaking?
Actually, what we are going to do now.
What do you have in mind? What game idea you have in mind?
We actually have two ideas. So one is the Far Cry, which we can make like a prop hunt. We use the map of the Far Cry and make it a prop hunt gameplay. And another idea is poker card. Poker card. It's a card game lah.
Oh,
Poker,
card
poker,
game.
yeah.
Okay.
Which was
Okay.
what's his idea? Actually,
Darren's idea.
yeah, it's your idea, right? The poker card. Yeah.
So
So
what do you want to? Okay, a card game.
yeah.
Okay, but what's the theme? What's the idea? The card game. You just mentioned the platform. So that's the platform. Okay. Now in terms of the idea, what's the idea? Have you all brainstormed an idea? The gameplay. What is it about? The concept. What's the concept?
As for the Far Cry, right? We use the map of the Far Cry and we play as a prop hunt. In the gameplay, we can use the water gun and to shoot the props. And after you finish the water, you must go to like somewhere ocean to grab some water to reload the gun.
Okay, pause. Let's not talk about the Far Cry thing because I just want to know what is it that you want to do? What do you want to play? You said because Far Cry means if you're talking about Far Cry, that means you are telling us you must download Far Cry to play this.
Yeah.
But let's not go there yet. Okay, that is just a possibility. But what do you have in mind in terms of a gameplay concept? Concept means, for example, let's say I want to think of a game. I want to design a game. As a designer in Taylor's University, I want to make this game educational, at the same time highly entertaining. And it's all about I want to teach all these racist people a lesson. I want to, now the famous theme around is corruption. I want to teach these corrupted people a lesson. I want to show them corruption doesn't pay. So I want the game is going to be our way of telling them that if you play this game will tell you that corruption is absolutely not good. Maybe it's that. So who can play this game? Students. Can be used in education institution, can be used in businesses. Businessmen also can use it because when they play this game, then I might question myself. This business deal, is it correct or not? I must check. That sort of thing. Maybe it's that. Maybe this is a game about understanding blindness, sight impaired. Maybe this game you're not supposed to open your eye and play. That's interesting. Maybe this game is about hearing, using sound. So this is the thing. What you want your game to be? Who's going to benefit from it? Who's your target players? How will this game be beneficial for the public or whatever? There's so many questions, problems statements or problem questions that you can generate. What is the concept? So in terms of genre, you can be maybe this thing is taking place in another planet or whatever. It doesn't matter. But how can people learn from whatever it is that, whatever world that you create? So it's world building. You can build your own world. And yeah, the Far Cry thing actually is a backup plan. Let's say if you're all going to fail already, then there's a backup plan. Because that one is already there.
Yeah.
So, but now, let's start fresh. Look at existing games. There are existing games that is catered for certain understanding of life or society or whatever. Yeah, they may be in a form of fantasy, but there's a lot of lesson to be learned. Maybe there are visual novels, not the weird ones. I mean, the nice visual novels that talks about relationships. Maybe there are games that talk about business management, and maybe that's interesting because maybe you want to create a board game that you can build a city, build something. Maybe it's a real-time strategy, war. Maybe it's about strategy. So it could be there, But why strategy? Are you taking the writings of Sun Tzu and using the strategy in Sun Tzu? You're turning this strategy into and applying the strategy on this. That is the rule of the game. Maybe there are three generals. General Hannibal, Sun Tzu. Sun Tzu is not general, but General Hannibal is one general. General George Washington, Napoleon, Alexander the Great. The great general strategies. How do they work against each other? That'd be interesting. But that's very too much brain lah. You need something more, something the balance, and then something you want to play again and again. So don't worry if you can't think of anything now. It's an opportunity. Maybe the game is called No Game. I have the sample e-portfolio that I shared with you all. You know the title of the game, right?
Yeah.
Anti-game studies game.
Like you can walk around.
I met
stuff.
I met a game production company, Persona Theory, quite famous. I told her this is the prototype the students came up with. She said, very interesting. She's never heard anything like it. And the bad guy is me. I got pedophile points.
Yeah.
They're very funny lah. I got all this. So yeah, because they couldn't think of any game, they came up with that. But you don't have to do the same lah. I mean, like what I'm saying is, you can be spontaneous. Maybe the game that you're doing is very relevant for your generation to understand this world. Which part? What is your focus? Think about it. Maybe it's about money. Maybe it's about, there are all kinds of things. So you just have to talk to each other and find a focus. I prefer that you guys decide. Because I can decide for you, but that will make it my project. This is not my project. This is your project. Yeah. Yes. To answer your question directly, yes. How? No. You're not making CS:GO. You're not making a perfectly freshly done coding of a first-person game. That is crazy, and that will take years to do. And $500 million to do to whatever money. That's not what I'm asking you to do. I'm asking you to create a game based on a concept. You're going to think of a game concept, a theoretical approach first, then think of a game. Or you can play. The thing is that first person game, there are platforms that you can do first person. Totally free, cheap. You know?
Something easy would be isometric cities. Would be so much easier.
Yeah. Something like, I mean, it's not about easy, it's about a concept. What do you want to do first? Then you choose the platform. Yeah, first determine what you want to do. And then identify the right platform for you to reenact this game. That's the reason why we chose Tabletop Simulator. Tabletop Simulator is the easiest to, I would say, reenact or simulate your game design. You know what I mean? So it can be played multiplayer, maximum 10. And it's very cheap. It's okay to invest. It's only 38 bucks, ringgit, and you can keep it in your Steam library. And you can always revisit it anytime you want. Yeah. So, and you can also customize your game. You can customize. You can bring assets, lots of assets to choose from, and you can even create cards, decks, and things like that. Explore it. You might find it really, I would say, accessible for this class. Don't make your life difficult by being over ambitious. If nobody here codes, this is the best way to do it. If depends, it really depends. Some groups have 3 out of 5 of them are coders, and they're so used to using Unreal, and it's up to them. But it doesn't mean that if you can do that, you're doing a good job in your project. You could do that, but your game sucks and totally no concept, very weak. But somebody who's just doing a manual one, crafted manually, probably will get the A instead of them. You know what I mean? So it's about, again, you got to choose what's your focus, what's your concept. Yeah?
Yeah.
So don't be afraid to talk to each other. Yeah? Yeah, Darren? Who's group leader here?
Me.
Everybody looks to him as group leader. Okay, deja vu happening right now. It's like I've seen these two before sitting here at familiar time. So weird. I've seen this moment before.
But how? How is it
I
possible?
almost get deja vu. So weird. Maybe. So it's a big mystery. Life is a big mystery. Why do we get deja vu? I swear I've seen this before. I know.
This scene before.
Anyway, you know, happened to you before, right? Everybody will have something one.
The Engage VR. The class. This go.
What?
I have the lecture. Engage VR.
Maybe you've seen us in the VR, the Engage VR.
Engage VR.
Oh yes.
In the Steam? The Engage VR, yeah.
No, I don't think so. No, what I meant is I've seen these two sit here before. See you sitting. I'm sitting here before. I've seen this before. Before this class. Happened before? No? Haven't right? Huh?
Something dream.
In like a dream, right? It's a mystery, isn't it?
Maybe you're coming from the future? It's possible.
Maybe I'm not even here.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm lying down somewhere wearing a VR headset.
Yeah.
How you know?
Maybe.
Yeah, maybe, right? Very funny, yeah. So anyway, okay. So I'll see you next week. But next week, bring the idea and the concept, and if possible, we can try to do a mock play, because next week is very important. Guys, listen. Next week is very important because we need to determine, you guys, after next week or next week itself, you guys have to determine a timeline of your game. So which means that you have to make some decision today.
How you going to play the game?
Timeline.
Yeah, the timeline.
Timeline is from start to finish, lah. The whole process, lah. Can? I think tabletop simulator, if you have no other, can't think of any, tabletop simulator is my recommendation. So that you don't waste time, just go straight into that. But I would like you to explore first. That is the platform, but first, idea. Okay? You guys know each other? You don't know him?
Just join our group.
Yeah. So try to get to know each other. And Ataka, you and Darren, you look very preoccupied. Oh yeah, but you need to share with them. Don't act on your own. Yeah. So talk to each other. All right. Now just any issues or whatever, always contact me. We can always meet in Discord. Okay? Alright? Okay. Alright then, you're done.